Hello and welcome to my presentation. My name is hanin Yasin. In this presentation, I'll take you through assessment item 2, occupation self-reflection and presentation. We'll discuss administrative office work as the occupation of choice throughout this presentation. I classify this occupation as an occupation work because being an administrative office worker, you must be trying to gain more knowledge and skills, which you will in turn utilize the skills to earn money. Other people may classify this occupation as a leisure activities because they believe working in an office does not require skills and the activities can be done during leisure time and perhaps at home. Others can classify this occupation as activities of daily living because they believe administrative office workers have a day-to-day role to help their employee perform their routine activities. So what are the activities that make up this occupation? An administrative office worker has numerous activities and responsibilities to support the organization and their employer. For example, these employees perform core organization activities such as communication with customer, answering and making phone calls, and corresponding to emails and letters, entering updated financial data, maintaining relevant record, ordering office supplies, and tracking stocks. They also plan and scheduled appointments for bookkeepings and budgeting, and perform other duties and activities assigned by managers or their employer. The significant roles I associated with this occupation are welcoming and directing customers and other guests, coordinating organization appointment and meeting, performing duties of the organization such as managing phone calls and emails. The reason for choosing these roles is that administrative office workers are responsible for different activities within the organization. For example, in an organization, visitors require assistance and there are phone calls and emails to be answered and meeting and appointment to be planned. After giving my opinion on the roles I associated with this occupation, let's look at how other people could associate different roles with this occupation. So as you can see in this presentation, people have different perspective in relation to this occupation. For example, some people believe administrative office workers are receptionists for the organization because they are responsible for welcoming clients and visitors or responding to phone calls. Other things they are company managers or owners because they spend most of their time in the office and on computers. They even know so much about the company or the organization. Finally, due to their critical role in preparing and keeping essential financial information for keeping, some people think they are financial analysts or policymaker. What are the factors that influence me to participate in this occupation? The primary reason why I chose this occupation to participate in this occupation is that I like it and I have unmatched passion for it. The administrative office staff is a career position that offers individual a great working atmosphere. For example, you always have a plenty of time to complete your work without pressure. Also, to help others complete their work in time. And this occupation provide me with an opportunity to plan for events and meetings. On the other side, let's look at what other people think about it. What drives them to participate in this occupation? Could be the need for employment or source of income, could be one of the main factors that drives some people to prefer this occupation. In life, it is impossible to live without a source of income, so many people prefer it because it is a financially sustainable job. Others are encouraged to participate or perform the same responsibility daily, while others believe this occupation is simple and has limited responsibility compared to professionals. However, it is essential to know that job responsibilities vary from one organization to another. For example, the duties are very few in a small organization, while in a large organization the responsibilities are overwhelmed. Another example, the place that I work for, I do the support coordination for the client and for the staff as well. So we look after the client when it comes to managing their appointment, linking them with other services provider in order to achieve their goals, and also I look after the staff and their paperwork and their employment and continue to train them in order to perform and provide good outcome to achieve our clients' goals. The meaning I associated with this occupation includes a sense of identity, values, belief, culture, and spirituality. In terms of a sense of identity, this is an occupation that offers employees the opportunity to make new friends, giving them a sense of belonging and defining their identity. In terms of values, employees in this occupation are guided by fundamental values such as respect, accountability, and ethics. In this case, employees holding this position interact with visitors and other people, since they must conduct themselves ethically. Simply being an employee, you must have specific beliefs about your work. Being an administrative office worker requires you to boost beliefs such as I can make it no matter what, to remain motivated and focused. In terms of culture, every organization has its unique culture, therefore, administrative office workers must adapt to the organization culture to fit well within the organization. Finally, in this occupation, there is an opportunity for growth. In this case, employees have a chance to grow spirituality. On the other hand, my peers' perspective, it is an occupation that offers a sense of identity. Working as an administrative office worker offers you an opportunity to interact and be identified with both organization or specific individuals. Also, this occupation is an opportunity to interact with people from diverse culture. The relationship between occupation and health and well-being. There are strong relationship between this occupation and health and well-being. First, this offers an opportunity for social support. In this case, working as an administrative office assistant provides a chance to meet new people who can provide social support when needed. According to Wing 2018, social groups reduce the risk of feeling lonely and self-isolation. which are a risk factor for people who are having a poor mental health outcomes. For example, when people are isolated, they are likely to be stressed and depressed. However, since this occupation offers an opportunity to create a new social network, there is a reduced risk for such a mental health problem. Also, this occupation provides employees a chance to balance their work responsibility and other personal responsibility. For example, employees are able to participate in leisure activity such as exercising, running, and playing football. According to Nurstrick and Bettinger 2018, physical exercise limited the risk of lifestyle disease such as cardiovascular disease. Therefore, by offering By offering an opportunity to participate in leisure activity, employees have a chance to improve their health. This occupation results in reduced psychological problems because of the psychological significance associated with this occupation. According to LGR 2018, financial strain increased the risk of psychological issues such as stress, anxiety, depression, and mental health issue. Therefore, since working as an office administrator worker provide a source of income, this occupation reduces the risk of anxiety, stress, and depression, and give a better psychological health and well-being. There are various areas I have noticed a relationship between an administrative office worker and my current occupation as an OT student. For example, in both cases, employees must work with a sensitive information. For example, an organization budget and patient information. Also, it must have innovative problem-solving approaches, ability to work both individually and with other group members, have organization skills, and finally, in both cases, employees must have excellent listening and interpreting skills, a strong sense of ethics, excellent planning skills, and be time conscious as well. Based on the BOE models, the person factors required for this occupation are self-efficacy, time management, effective communication, problem-solving skills, and excellent work ethics. Based on the aspect of the environment, this occupation occurs in the physical, institutional, social, socio-economical, and cultural aspect. Based on the culture aspect, it occurs within other cultures held by the employees and the organization culture. Based on the institutional aspect, this occupation occurs within the organization. In terms of social content, it occurs in close connection within client managers and other employees. In terms of the physical environment, there is a need for technology, office desk, and any other physical structures. Finally, from a socio-economical perspective, organization resources must be available to facilitate the duties of this occupation. The aspects that are easy for me is the person aspect. This is because I have completed control over these factors. On the other hand, the hardest aspect is the environment aspect. This is because these are controlled externally. Reference list. Thank you for taking part in this presentation. Have a good day ahead.